Hi, if you like the video, please remember to subscribe.
Hi, it's Rob from designeuser.blogspot.com with a look at the Vignette photo application on Android on my HTC Desire mobile phone. So Vignette is a app that you could use to replace your camera app on your phone. You don't have to, but it's I'll just say that it's brilliant. I really like it. This app, this is the paid version. I think it's about $1.99 or something like that, so it's not very expensive at all, and you get lots of free updates, and it works really well. As you can see, you can use it to just replace your app, the phone app that's the camera app that's on the phone. And then what you can do is, just as a quick guide, you can choose what sort of film effect you want to have on. Let's see if you can see this. So oh sorry, no, I didn't mean to press that one. If I go into effect, oops, I can choose to have no effect, normal film, vignette, portrait, Velvia, so they're simulating film looks, Ilford, classic black and white, toy camera, etc. So if I say, right, I want to look at do a toy camera effect, and then I can have a lo-fi effect, toy camera black and white, leaky, so let's go for toy camera black and white, and then I can choose the frame I want to have. So I want to have, I don't know, what should we have? Should we have a Polaroid instant classic? There we go. So that would give us a Polaroid frame. So I can now go back and shoot a photograph. Let's do one of my computer screen. Actually no, let's do some of this film that's down there. Okay, so it takes the picture and then it converts it into a rather natty, I mean you can't really see it on the screen, but it's a rather natty looking Polaroid. Now the great thing, that's just a quick preview by the way. What you'd have to do is you'd have to save that, and it would save it at the full resolution. I'll discard that one. Now the great thing about Vignette when compared to other photo apps is this one works at full resolution. This one's working at 5 megapixels, which is the same resolution as the camera in my HTC Desire, because if you've tried any other camera apps, you'll know they might be able to add loads and loads of wonderful different effects, but you'll be limited by the fact that they downsize the resolution and downsize the size of the image, so it's only really good for the web, but this one outputs at full resolution. However, one thing I would say is that you're better off taking pictures with your built-in camera app, well this is what I found, and then importing them into Vignette. So let me give you an example of that. So fire up Vignette again. So in Vignette you can open it up and go menu, and then say import there, and I'll look at my photos on my phone, camera shots, and then let's have a look what we got. Let's find an interesting one to work on. I don't know, how about that one? Okay, so it's importing the photo now. Now, what you can see there is it's used the last thing that I put in. But let's get rid of that. Let's say effects, none, frame, none. Okay, so let's go back. So that's sort of like the quick preview. So what I can now do is I can start playing around with it. So that's quite a nice sunset picture, isn't it? So I don't know, let's see how it would look as a toy camera. So we can go into effects, effect, and, or how about, here we go, vintage colour highlight, vintage camera. How about a summer, hazy warm greens and browns. I'll change that. Ooh, so that's like an old faded sort of photo. I actually quite like the just a generic film effect. I think that looks quite nice. And then what you can then do is, as you can also, if you wanted to, you can do it fully customizable as well. So you can say customize. You can say, well, what I want in this photograph is I want some film grain. I want some vignette. I want some light leaks, and actually that'll do. So let's see what that looks like. There we go. So that looks quite sort of lo-fi, like it came out of an old-fashioned camera, doesn't it, or something like that. And then maybe I could say, well, actually, I want to make a nice frame for that as well. So I can go menu, effects, frame. How about panorama? See how that looks. There we go. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Or I could say, actually, let's do the old favourite with the frame. Instead of that, have a film effect, and let's go for 35mm. There we go, 35mm film on the top and the bottom, as you can see. So and then what you then do is you press menu, and then you would save and close, and that would save that at full resolution. And what I've noticed is, if you import photographs taken with the built-in camera app, you get, and then save, then edit them using Vignette, and then export them or save them, you get better quality results than if you use Vignette to actually take the pictures in the first place. So there we go. So that's Vignette on the Android, on the HTC Desire mobile phone. Really nice app. Download the demo version first, just to have a play around with it. But I'd say splash out straight away, grab the paid version, and enjoy taking photographs with your built-in camera app, and then import them into Vignette to add some really cool effects and frames. Right, my name's Rob. I'm from desireuser.blogspot.com. Thanks for watching.